I don't give a fuck what you talking about. 30 days in front of one of the biggest rappers in the world. You feel me? Type shit. And you supposed to be who you is. Fuck Mook. He's sweet. I don't want to hear none of that. They put up a part and post all that. Like I don't give a fuck what nobody say. That's how I feel. It's like when I'm talking about idols versus rivals, like Surf. When I speak on Surf versus Mook, the story, the battle rap story. But then when I put the battle rap story aside and I'm talking businessman, Rajan, I would never, ever, ever, ever dictate my brand over somebody else's decision. If my brand, your brand is everything, I would never let my brand take a hit to please or appease somebody else. I don't give a fuck if it was 20,000 motherfuckers saying it. I gotta go stand in front of X amount of people and my brand is not prepared. Let's just say it's a car. The car isn't clean, washed, vacuumed out in the way it's supposed to be. Fuck y'all. I'm not prepped. I'm not ready. I'm not doing it. Brand over everything. So, you know what I mean? It's two sides to that. The battle rappers, we gonna talk shit. Nah, nigga, you man, get right, nigga. Fuck you talking about. But it's business over everything. Feeding my daughter matter more than everything. So if my brand could take, because again, we not on corners no more where 20 niggas could go and talk about it. This is, everybody's watching. It's gonna be famous people there, 2,000 people in the building, Twitter work, Instagram work. You could become a meme in 2021. Ain't nobody playing with their brand like that.
That's a fact. Real shit.
Yeah, I got. But
Who the
listen,
fuck?
listen. I got something. But here's the thing though, because all right. I dig it though. I hear about the brands and all of that shit though. But when you in a situation where we in a situation and this is the brand, bro. Like yourself is the brand. The battle is the brand. You don't say yeah, bro. I don't care if you misthought it or you thought about it. Once you say yeah, you honor that fucking word. Bottom line, you don't get a time because if contracts would have been sent, Surf, you know, because as soon as I got called, Surf, I called you. So if contracts
Facts.
would have got sent that night, let's say soon I called you, Surf, and contracts would have got sent that night, that we would have been locked in. You dig
Right.
what I'm
Hey,
saying?
hey,
That you would have
listen.
that
Listen.
brand right.
And you know, look, you know, and you feel me? Like, you know, we talk. You feel me? Like you said, you called me first, nigga. I pick right up.
Right.
This is what we about to do. You know what I mean? Like in reality, like, but you know what I mean? It's like the reality of it is right now what you doing is you walking a thin line between street honor and business honor. You know what I mean? Because you said it first, like, you know, Surf, me and you, we locking it. Yeah, you said yeah, let's go. That's street honor. But right on the other side of that line is business honor. The brand, like, this is not battle rap. This is wrestling. The
Right.
Rock is not walking out to the
Right.
stage if he does not have his attire.
Yo,
He cannot go out there. He's
so
not
so respectfully, a verbal agreement is binding sometimes though. Just to throw that out
in the
there.
streets, nigga.
Nah,
That's
nah,
what
nigga,
that's what a lot of these motherfuckers won't accept in
Oh,
the
in business.
streets,
nah, in
Oh,
business, bro, in business too, a
bro.
verbal.
Oh yeah, no. If we take it to the court, bro, listen. I don't give a fuck what, like, it's so hard for people to accept when something is what it is, bro. Listen, that's not it, bro. That's it. Niggas need to think about their brand and their business before they do half the shit that they doing. Like, that's a whole nother, we could start a whole nother blog about bad business decisions. So everybody could talk about what the fuck they would have did until all of us was tweeting about how bad Mook was again. Let that man go sit the fuck down and get his shit together. If he couldn't do it in 8 months,
That's a
what the fuck
fact.
you think
That's
he
a
gonna do it in
fact.
34?
But then on the
Like,
flip side of that,
on the
then you
flip
don't
side,
you
Yeah,
have
Mook
to
knew he
give
couldn't be ready in
the
2 years
hey,
though.
narrative.
hey,
He
but
knew that
look,
but
though.
hey,
hold up,
Easy.
Like,
Hey,
hold
Easy,
on,
I
one at a
told
time.
you, it was two sides of the quarter though. You know what I mean, you gotta keep the whole combo in your head. The first
right,
part of it is I'm on your side of the fence. This is
right,
like I'm Surf, like, but I can't, I'm not no fake nigga.
right.
So Surf and the businessman Rajan gonna talk too. I'm on your side of the fence. I'm with you, man. Fuck that. 30 days, OG. You the goat. I called Mook my big bro. I was just on FaceTime with Mook for 2 hours, and we was talking. And I said a little part of our conversation where I was like, "Come on, Mook. You know these niggas don't understand the game. Part of my anatomy is you. You molded a little bit. You molded a lot of this. You know that." From me watching Mook, like, I got a lot of Mook and Pauls, a lot of Lux, a lot of Mook in my game. Whether niggas notice it or not, or could patch which parts, I know that.
Right.
You feel me? I know that. Like, bro, no, that's not the right answer, bro. Stop. That's not the right answer. That's the wrong way to go about it, bro. Don't let these fans and these hecklers and these people in your comments let you do something that don't make no fucking sense. That's bad for business. And at the end of the day, business over battle, bro. Y'all keep talking about battle. You want to know what's bigger than the battle? The war. And the war,
Facts.
and if you lose, he's in a space right now where if he loses another battle, he could lose the whole war. So he has to make a decision for his army, not what the fuck we think in these little spaces right here. He got to think for Mook. Mook go in there and get clipped by Eazy. Where the fuck do he stand in the whole grand scheme of things? Is a surf battle he can work
Especially
like?
he get clipped by Eazy in a room that's smaller, like more comfortable with what Mook do, and it's not he don't have a stage excuse.
Come on,
You know
man.
what I'm
Niggas
saying?
want
That's
to be.
bad.
You
Facts,
gotta be. You gotta
Driz.
be a fan. Like if you want to be a fan, like I think about all that shit. If you want to be a
that's
fan,
it.
you gotta be a businessman too, bro. I want the Lakers to have Damian Lillard and motherfucking Jokic, and that's not mathematically possible. They don't have enough money. You gotta think business too. You have to.
Yeah. Because I
Yeah,
ain't gonna
but
lie.
we
At the
only
end of the
thinking but hold up. We only thinking business on one end though. So we gonna do both spectrums. We gotta do both spectrums and keep it
That's
a
a
beam.
fact.
Because at the
Yeah.
end of the day, that's
That's
bad
a fact.
business for him. But that was great business for me. You dig what I'm saying?
I
So
got a
so I'm
question.
only going
I got a
but
question.
but
Why he gotta care?
but
Why do he gotta
hold
care
on.
about your business?
What do you mean? Why do we gotta care about my
Why do
business?
his brand have to care? Why do
That was
Gap have to care about H&M?
That's a fact.
Mm.
Like
okay. All
Adidas
right,
don't care about
let me break it
Because
down.
they
Let
decided
me
to
break it.
collab.
Okay, but let me break it down. Okay, so when somebody backs out of a battle, right, and the nigga is the replacement battle, that is my business now. Like because the battle now, the Drake card now is my business. Now we ain't going. I mean, I could toot my horn because as soon as Eazy and Mook got announced, the internet went crazy. You mean I could be on that shit too because they wanted to see me
As you better,
battle.
you
You dig what
better,
I'm saying?
you
Like that.
better.
Right. Right. You dig what I'm saying? So now we only thinking about Mook. We didn't think about Surf. You know, I was in LA shooting a fucking TV show. I left early, nigga. I left early from my business that I already had to do so I can conduct the right business so everybody can get a fucking bag. So yeah, you fucked up my business because I still could have been in LA doing the shit that I gotta do. Now I sat down for 3-4 days and was writing bars, and then to find out you cancel. So yes, your business you gotta be honorable. You can't be
Big
thinking
fact.
it's both businesses. Cause now you done took bread out of my pocket twice.
I
Twice,
respect
nigga.
that.
You dig what
I
I'm saying?
respect that. No, look, I respect that a 1,000%. Like again, I'll tell you, I'm on your side of the fence. But when it comes to something like this type of business, it's like a PowerPoint, bro. Once we close Mook's business and then open up Eazy's business, now we talking about Eazy's business. Again, that still has nothing to do with it. Like when I'm worried about my brand, I'm not thinking about how it's affecting another brand, bro. That's not business.
Yo, let me say something real quick, right? The honest, if we being real, the real problem here was the URL announcing that shit before it was locked all the way in. That's the problem. Because if
Yeah, I
they
That's
was
don't
just
fair.
announce,
about.
I'm keeping
I
it
was
I
100
just
with you.
take
about
that
to
If
say
before
the
you
that,
say it.
URL,
Ace.
if the URL don't announce, if y'all have y'all contracts and y'all got your first half before they announce the battle, now we don't have to deal with the fact that they're announcing something or that you was prepping for something without you being prepared. They wasn't supposed to.
True.
That if we're gonna talk about business being bad, that's the worst business in all of this.
Okay, I'll
True.
take that, but
True.
you can't put it on
Mm.
Mook. I'll be
True.
honest. And
I
and
respect.
battle
Yeah,
rappers
yeah,
are
No,
yeah.
no,
paid.
no.
That's a
Because
great
I'm not
point,
putting it on.
Ace.
I'm not saying.
Because what I was about to say, Ace, is this the thing. What you just said is 100% right. Because a nigga can't be mad at him because that wasn't even his original opponent.
Facts. It was
So
supposed to
now
be. It was supposed to be. It was supposed to have been Briz. Facts.
it's supposed to be
Right.
bread. So now you got it. So now you got a nigga saying, "All right, I got these rounds loaded for this nigga because I want the bag. I'm gonna do this. I
Right.
think I could do this. Let me try to do this. I can't do this.
Yo,
But now it look like
you know how
yeah,
hard word association is, yo? If I got 3 rounds for somebody, then you want to give me 30 days for
To
somebody
go
else?
to
I'll
switch
fuck around
everything
and be
up.
done
Yeah.
slipped up and went and made a
yeah,
100%.
right on one
And
word
went into
and
one
turned
and
into
went to
a
a whole
whole
nother
nother
round.
battle.
Facts.
yeah. Word.
Went to a whole
People don't
nother
like
round.
people don't understand how
Not
complicated
dead
this
ass.
is. Like yo, I can't even text my family too long when I'm getting ready for battles. I can't see other words. I
I
can't
so
hear
let,
other shit.
let me ask y'all
Mm.
niggas this. When you all right, so like when you prepping for a battle and shit get changed. So some niggas be like, yo, you know, I got some shit in the clip. I could take this out of the rounds and use it for this opponent. How difficult is that though? To like
Very.
take certain Nah, bro. material to the next I opponent. I ain't gonna lie. That depend on the battle rapper. Me, the way I write, nigga, it ain't nothing in the clip. If
I'm about
this
to say
shit,
that. You could
if
take
this
my
shit ain't for you, it's
It ain't for
over.
You
you,
could take
bro.
my
Like that's
heaviest.
how
You
it
could
Oh
goes.
take my
yeah.
heaviest bars. All my
Mm.
heaviest bars from my opponents
Be
be shit
specific.
that's specifically for
Yeah,
Nutty Block this or John
Right.
that or John.
Right.
I can't say John unless your name fall for John and your name Jonathan or John some shit. It's done. I'm done.
yeah,
I ain't never
Yeah.
had no
yeah.
opponent change on me, so I don't like me. I feel for bro because I ain't never had this situation in my career. You
Yeah,
feel
but
me?
Easy ain't wrong either. Like to
Hell
feel how you
no,
feel, my nigga. Yeah, like
hell
you
no, he
definitely
ain't
should
wrong.
feel that way.
Yeah.
But
It's the
I don't
URL,
think
bro.
I don't think it's neither one of y'all for it. Honestly, I just
Nah.
think that shit is. A
it was
fucked
a
up situation.
it was a bunch of factors.
People don't
Like
do that
niggas was
enough,
just saying.
man. People don't accept. It's two sides to a quarter, bro. People always want to
Right?
pick their
Yeah,
side of
yeah.
like you want to pick your
Yeah,
side of the pick your side of the fence. That's fine, but respect that every fence has a other side. It can be people on the other side, like that. Neither one of them is wrong.
yeah,
Yeah,
at
I
all.
don't really blame
Two
Mook at
sides to the
all, to be
quarter.
honest with you, to be 100, bro. It's like,
No,
he thought,
listen. I talked to Mook though.
Go
I
ahead,
talked to
Eazy.
Mook, so he called me. He called me last night. And he kept it a bean. Like he just was like, I was in the bag for Briz, and he told me, he said I tried to get in the bag for you when they called, but he was like, I can't do it. Now that's respectable. All right, cool. Yeah, I mean,
So
you
now
know, at
look,
my end, it was
so easy. Not to cut you off. That's where the battle rapper come in at. That's where Bruce Banner pull his tie off and start hulking and get mad. Because my thing is this: now the fans get a little bit to see how the machine works. Why the fuck do he get that big ass, dumb ass, stupid ass, retarded ass, ignorant ass part and post as if it was something, some type of magical shit going on that could stop the battle? He wasn't fucking ready. It couldn't get ready. That's not fair. That's
And they
not
threw
fair.
Briz.
They gonna let me die. If I'm not ready, they gonna let me die. If Cal not ready, they gonna let him die. If Chess not ready, he gonna die. That's not fair. That's ass.
Yeah,
That's
that's how
ass. They made a
true.
post like somebody had fucking leukemia or something. Or something. I've never seen
Jesus.
that done before. Niggas had COVID, niggas had death, car accidents, all types of shit. Oh, nigga, what just happened to Hitman Girl affected me? Like, that's one of my best friends in real life, nigga. I grew up with him since I was 19. I watched Hitman grow up. That shit affected me. I swear to God on my mother, I ain't battle or do nothing that whole day. I talked to my moms and my grandmama the whole day because of what happened in Cinnamon. That shit fucked me up. That's one day off of my
Prayers
motherfucking,
to them, man.
that's
Prayers
one
to
day
them.
off my practice. That shit
Real.
affected me too.
right.
Facts. I swear to God. Ask Hitman. Me and Hitman sat on the phone and cried for 45 minutes. Cause I've been shot before and I understand what that shit like.
prayers up to
Niggas,
her, man.
so
Yeah,
that's family to me. Niggas
Thanks.
ain't, I can't call and say,
hear that?
yo, what happened? That's family. I can't call and say, yo, what happened to Hitman? Like, I ain't never seen a nigga get a pardon post. What y'all protecting? What y'all protecting?
So
It ain't
You
even
don't
like
think
he
it?
ain't even like he out here ragging shit.
the
That's not
call,
You
fair. That's not
you
fair.
don't
That's not fair.
you don't think he earned that?
nah, hell no, ain't
Like
no
you know,
earning
What?
that. Ain't no earning that. Ain't no earning that. Ain't
could
no
it be
earning
they
that.
learning? They learning though.
Nah, once you
Learning
This is a
what?
step forward.
ain't no earning
This is
that.
a step forward for future times when something like this happen.
Nah, they was
Listen,
doing
yo,
that. See,
this
they
is a
was doing that to protect. You know, they
this
What?
not
is a
gonna do nothing to
yo,
protect him.
this is a contact sport, bro. It's a
Learning.
contact
What
sport,
you
my nigga.
mean? What? It could
It's
be. I
a whole
mean,
national what the fuck happened to Surf Day. Kiss my ass. I was in and out of
Y'all-
jail, nigga. I just got out of fucking jail. That night, what I wore in a Big T battle is what I had on in the cell. I ain't get
Crazy.
no fucking pardon.
Yeah. Do you feel like maybe he was like, don't let it look like it's me type shit? Like, I mean, I was trying to
Nah, I
do the
think they did that to protect the
No,
relationship with
no,
him
no. You gotta, yeah. Listen. First of all, the funny part is like,
and the
as
card.
much as I'm mad, like I said, now here come the battle rapper. That's Surf talking shit. It's still not Mook's fault because it's another. Like I pick my side of the fence, but it's still not his fault because his business is first. That's the tricky part to life. Everybody could be right at the same time. People don't understand that though. We could be arguing and we both right. I'm mad. Sue Surf is mad. Why? Because that's my idol, and I've been chasing him half my career because he owe me something, and he know that. So every time he make a inch of a mistake, I'm gonna talk crazy because he owe me a fade. But then I could step out of Sue Surf and be a human being and say I wouldn't have did nothing other than anything different if I could. That's called it's chess. Life is chess, not checkers. If I'm big enough in the culture where I can move my rook like that, if you don't move the rook like that, you the dummy. So Mook ain't do shit wrong. But that's the thing. Like some people aren't thinkers like that. I can be fully mad at somebody and explain my point, but fully understand why they doing what they doing. Like niggas act like they
Right.
don't get that, my nigga. Like you be mad at your girl if she do some dumb shit, but you also know you're a terrible ass boyfriend too. You get both sides, motherfucker. So I get both sides. I get it. You feel me? Like
Real
I
shit.
get it. I'm Sue Surface livid. Livid. Why? Because I took all my blood and my licks, nigga. Win, lose, or draw. I took mine from the time I
facts.
was 19. But I could easily change my voice and turn into Rajon and say, bro, that's smart. Like, you bugging. I'm not about to battle the hottest young nigga coming up, and I got 30 days, and I had 3
Nigga,
rounds with
so
somebody else.
crazy.
Yeah, but
Go ahead,
that's
son.
why I was saying, I'm like, yo, I always looked at Mook like Mayweather, like like the business side of things. So when I seen him doing this, I'm like, oh, this is risky. And that's immediately what I thought. And then when I seen him say he's not doing it, I'm like, from a battle IQ, I get it. The best time we seen you is with nobody in the room. At this point, it's one or two things that's gonna happen. You're gonna be able to adapt, switch some shit up, so you can rock in the room, or you're gonna play your cards right and wait until you get in that room, because that's where you know you're gonna have your shit at.
Stay on volumes, man. There's no
I'm
way
saying
that niggas should be making
so
requests for their own card.
Yeah, let me. What's good, Don Q?
that's what it is.
No, that's a fact, bro.
Man, Jordan,
I
listen,
feel
I
like
ain't mad.
the
Listen, I'm not mad
Mhm.
because of the fact that he said, we still doing it. So you mean it's gonna be on a small room. So you know what I'm saying? I'm not, at the
So
end of the day,
Yeah,
I was pissed at first, but then once we broke bread, everybody talking and all of that, you know what I'm saying? Because as a competitor, I want the nigga at his best anyway, because I don't want to. Cause see, here's another thing that when Surf say you gotta think about shit. I could go in there, watch the nigga, and they be like, anyway, you dig what I'm saying? Like, so I'm not gonna even get the like this. So put him in the room where he comfortable at, put me in there, and let's get busy, and then I get the complete accolades of the Mook battle. Period. You dig what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
The competitor, in you pause, what you saying is the best way to go, bro. Like me, my whole career, that's what I do. I battle. You gotta battle niggas where not only where they comfortable at, but where the coach is comfortable seeing them at. So that
DNA, I'm
Right.
30. DNA, I'm 31 years old, bro. Fully comfortable in this culture. Like, like my contract already signed for my next joints. Like, win,
yeah,
lose, or draw, I'm comfortable. You get what I'm saying? So with
yeah,
that, I mean, like, I could at this point in my career, I can step out. I could call Beasley and say, yo, you know what? I'm good on this shit. Like, Drake know who I am. I'm straight. I can't do it. But I've never ever took a battle within 30 days. It's something in me, in my heart, that's like, yo, I want to see if you could trip on John John, like I'm trip on Cal, like you just tripped on John John. I've never done this before, ever. Not even
yeah.
remotely close. But it's something in front of me. Like, it's something telling me that I could do it. I don't
Nah,
want, like,
nah,
the battle rapper in me.
but
I don't want to hear that shit, bro.
But you know what's so crazy? Once like me, I know that mode. Once you in that mode, you gonna do some shit that you ain't know you could do. But everybody's different. Like, know what I'm saying? Like me, I
Right.
niggas will look at me like I'm crazy. When I said I want to battle Lux, I said, nigga, I want Lux with the hoodie in the room with nobody there, just me and him. Because once I'm able to do that, it's nothing a nigga can say. When it's a crowd, it can be, oh yeah, this nigga did the current event bars. Oh, he did the freestyling. Oh, he did this. When it's just where you want the battle to happen at and where the people think you can't win the battle at, once you win the battle there, it's over. It's nothing for us to just talk about no more.
That's a fact.
Yeah,
I
that's a
mean, to
big
segue,
fact.
I want to say one thing though. Y'all know I'm a big influencer of this battle rap music. Go get that Arsenal big jersey. Dropped last week Friday.
Yeah, go get
Shit
that.
fire.
That's a fact.
Also,
That's a fact.
send me that new music, man. BlackCompassMedia. We bringing the battle rap music to the space. This shit sound incredible, but I ain't mean to cut the wisdom off. I just wanted to get that in.
That's a
Smooth
fact.
talk.
But shit,
That's
that's
a
a good
fact.
drop.
Or man, I for Eazy as a fan of what Easy's been doing, the run he's been on, and all that. And by the way, the new part of what they were saying was we could take these high intensity battles at a higher clip than some of y'all legends. And I feel like the run that Easy's been putting together, it would have been good to see him get that Mook battle off, because I feel like he might have been in line or at least in consideration for that title back to Philly. You know what I'm saying? So just speaking from a fan's perspective, I would have loved to see that, but I don't want to see Mook not 100. So
Yeah.
that's just
Yeah,
it.
Me
me
either. The business,
either.
like I said, the fan in me, like I would rather, like I said, like I'm never like the reason niggas be losing when they get in these battles to somebody they've been chasing, because they won't let out what the truth. Like, you know what I mean? I'm a Mook fan. I watched him grow up, like, you feel me? In battle rap world, like superhero Mook, like, hey dad, let me go get $10 to go grab this DVD. I saw it at the Chicken Shack. Mook was on
Mhm.
it. I don't want to see Mook bad. Like, I'm gonna
Yeah.
Sue Surface gonna talk crazy about Mook all day because we have to fight. I don't want to see Mook do bad. The normal person, like the person that's in his house right now. When I get off of this, you know what I mean? I don't want to see Mook do
Mhm.
bad. People take battle rap too weird, and I don't like it. Like I don't want to see.
Right.
I want to see
That's
Mook do.
90% of the culture,
I
sir.
want
They
to.
don't want to see him do bad
I
neither.
want to see
They
a
Word.
just
great Mook. Like I don't know what's wrong with it. I want to see a great Mook. If he don't feel comfortable with the 30 days, great. Let that man get right, so I can see what I want to get some nostalgia, like battle. I want to take me back to that Mook I used to see. Like that's what I want.
Yo, it was one up and coming like matchup and shit. And somebody was on, I forget the rapper, but he was going through some shit like, yo, just got out the hospital. You know what I mean? Like shit like that. Under the post, one of the fans was like, is them rounds done yet? I was like, oh
Yeah,
nah.
like
Bro,
niggas
bro,
be
bro.
bugging.
Being
Niggas
human
be going way
for a
too hard. It's
second.
over. Them niggas don't give a fuck about nothing you got going on. That's why I be telling niggas don't post nothing, man.
Don't stress.
Unless you ready just to, you know what I'm saying, deal with the consequences
See, but
that you don't give a
I
fuck.
looked at it. I looked at it the other way. DNA. Like I didn't realize until I start being normal and
Yeah.
feeling like yo, like every day is a game. Like I gotta play. I play ball. This is what I do. You know what I mean? Type shit. And I start doing normal shit. Once I start being normal and like not trying to like be a weirdo battle, because battle rappers sink you in a weirdo world and feel like you gotta just write. I don't work like that. I chill, I smoke, I play the game, I'm writing while you have to be normal, get on live. You have to like, this is what thrive me. This is why I'm like, when I get off of this, I'm gonna lock in for 7 hours straight because I'm indulging. You have to indulge. You don't go hide from that shit because you go hide yourself in a dark room, then you get in front of all them 3,000 people. You ain't seen people in 3 months. No, I'm on live. I'm talking to these fans. I'm talking to the hecklers. Why you think I can't beat Cap? Says who? I need all that. That's just me though.
we definitely want to see you on that same John level, nigga.
I'm
Yeah,
working
hell
on
yeah.
it.
Nothing less. Nothing
Yeah.
less,
I'm
sir.
working on it.
We want to see you
Set
upstairs.
the
I'm
standard
working on
too
it.
high, man. Sometimes you could be a victim of your own success.
You
But
can.
Man, that
I'll
Hall
say
of
this
Hey
though.
Tony,
Fame,
I had a
that
question
Hall of,
for you.
oh, go ahead.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All
What's
right,
up?
so I made a statement to somebody. Like I talk a lot of battle rap to like my normal friends and shit. Like I made a statement to my
Mhm.
friend. I want to see what you answer. I want to see your response to my question first, right? How do
Okay.
you feel about the new era playing in a bubble? See, no.
Wow.
Hold on. See, y'all going like, look, this is
Go.
fan surf
Yeah, this
asking the
nigga go.
question.
Yo,
Like,
yeah, this
I
nigga
don't want
go.
y'all to like everything I say.
Come on,
Well,
Ace.
that's just I just learned it. I mean, it just come with me. They're gonna
Yeah.
take everything like shade, but this is a real
Sure.
fan
Sure.
analyst
Yeah.
question.
Hmm.
How do you
Because it
and
is.
do you how do you feel about the new era playing in a bubble? And do you think that they're playing in a bubble? And what do you think the bubble is?
Controlled environment.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
think.
the
I
bubble
think
would
that.
probably be COVID, right?
Hold, let
Yeah.
him
Yeah.
speak.
Yeah.
Nah,
Yeah.
nah,
Y'all
not
hear me?
COVID. Fuck
Y'all
COVID.
hear
Go
me?
ahead. I'm
Okay,
thinking
Y'all.
go
bigger.
ahead,
I'm
Y'all
Tony.
thinking
hear
bigger
me?
picture. Fuck
Nah.
COVID. Go ahead,
I
Tony.
think. I think. I got. It's a double-edged sword because on the one hand, they get the smaller room. The advantages. People get to listen to you. You get to develop your slogans and all that. Everybody knew Easy slogan, Lou Castro slogan from the rooms, right? Like they got the kind of like. You know what I mean? Like have people really hone into what they saying. So if you knew her, part of the challenge is kind of standing out and have people actually listen. Now that we listening, your transition to the stage, you just got to add that performance, and you might be okay. You know what I mean? But at the same time, though, I don't know if I rate them. I can really put them in the same groups as other people. Like each class is different, is what I'm trying to get to. Because
Yeah.
this is not. They didn't have that stage test where you Calico. I got to battle Math in New York. He one of the hottest things out there. You know what I'm saying? Doing his thing.
Right.
I got to battle his fan base too. He had to take that. You know what I'm saying? He had to take that matchup
Hey
from him.
Tony.
So we don't without them challenges, like out the gate sometimes, you know what I mean? Like it could be a little bit different. So I don't know
Hey
how they would
Tony.
have fared. Yeah, go
When
ahead.
I say bubble, what do
Hmm.
you think I'm referring to?
I think you're referring to a closed room era and also this era in general where we all kind of was in the house for the last
When
year
I
and a
say
half.
when I say bubble, I'm referring to URL TV app and caffeine app.
Mm.
Oh, okay.
When I say that, I
Okay.
mean, and respectfully to our
Sure.
business, the business that pays us, but
Uh-huh.
we talking like we talking about just how a consumer looks at it, right? It's
Yeah.
probably 7 billion people in this world. Like battles used to could drop. You know how Sue Surf and Hitman Holla and DNA and K Shine and Calico and half of Geechee Gotti. Like we
Hmm.
got big because of YouTube.
Right,
Yeah.
Because
right, right.
anybody could go
Serve, not to cut you off, even Ace and Swamp. They really
right
popped
Yeah.
from this class. They got lit on YouTube.
on exactly.
Like,
Yeah. Yeah. That's a good point.
So now, like starting a fire was it's like we was in the woods, but we had matches.
Hmm.
Like right now, the new era. they're in a bubble, and the bubble is the app because like I got niggas on the block every day that I walk up to, like they be like, yo, I'm talking about they talking to me. This my man. Like, yo, when the next time you gonna battle? Yo, I ain't like anybody who don't have it's 7 billion people in the world, bro. Like
Right.
even if the app had 1 million people, that's not even 1% of the world. Like they're in a like me and Hitman has 9 million views. 9 million people will not know about a battle that's in this bubble.
Right. Well,
9
But Surf,
million.
could I ask
But
you this though, real
it
quick?
also
so
makes it a
it's a
double-edged
double edged.
sword too, though,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
like niggas could do like it's a lot of niggas doing good on the app, right? But it's a lot of people like who haven't really seen them. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people going to the app to see people they already know, so they're
Right.
not going. They not going to see somebody they don't really know. You know what I'm
But
Let's
saying?
let me
But
ask
look.
this
But
question
hold
real
on.
quick,
but at the
Drill.
I was
same
about to say
time,
this.
niggas also get killed, and because it's only on the app, it might not affect them as much.
Right. Hey,
Mm-hmm.
hey
Yo,
DNA. Look, I was thinking about it. I thought about it like this, right? Like, let's say if we got the battle rap in front of states and cities, right? So it's like, let's just take the biggest state, whatever. Let's just take a big ass state, Texas, right? So it's like
Mm-hmm.
our era, we got the battle in front of Texas population, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
now we have 10 million people that could well, you could get up to 10 million fans. Like think about it like 2K. We battling in front of Texas, so you could get up to 10 million fans. The
Mm-hmm.
minute that the money get involved, and whatever transpires between the two businesses, Texas now turns into think of the smallest state or a
Mm-hmm.
smaller state.
Fucking
So now
Miami.
Mm.
you only got think about how many fans canceled out once it's like you only can watch it one day on caffeine, and if you don't
Sure.
got $8 a month, X out. Now we talking about 4 million people. So your
hmm
ceiling, I don't give a fuck how much you wigging. Want to believe it or not, and like I said, I'm a businessman and I'm a fan of this, and I'm a I really feel like an architect and like, and I'm sitting back and I'm just thinking, I'm like, yo,
Mm-hmm.
these niggas going so crazy, and it's like they really have a ceiling.
Yeah.
Right.
Like they really like a basketball player. If he can't just be sitting on YouTube, icing his feet and say, "Yo, let me just type in battles and get well acquainted with Lou Castro." And
Right.
now Lou Castro look up and Kevin Durant. Like that's how it happened with me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's a
Like, you know,
Mm-hmm.
fact. Nigga,
I
world
look up
star.
one day and an NFL player tweet me or such and such, and I'm like, yo, how the fuck you come about me? Oh, somebody was playing such and such on YouTube and yada
Yeah.
yada. So because this bubble got them, it's like, and I don't like it though, but I'm like, this is not Sweet
Right.
Surf talking. This is me being a connoisseur of the culture.
Yeah.
It's like when the money came, beautiful. It's like it almost like what do you want more, money
But
or the following? You know what I
But
mean? I feel like
But
it's really a
I,
ceiling on the
let me
culture
ask
right
this
I would
now.
real quick.
say, one second, Cole. I would just say this, bro, just to add to that, right? You gotta choose from a business standpoint, from their standpoint, from a cultural standpoint. I would rather the culture protect its assets and not really have it on YouTube if that's the case here, right?
mhm.
Because one day if YouTube
True,
wakes up has a bad day, we got rid of about 150 classics in this bitch,
true,
unless we
That's a
got
fact.
backups, right? So
true.
so I get the exposure angle because it does cut down on a casual organic fan, and that shit is a problem. The way to solve that, drop best ofs. Give me best of Real Sick. Give me best of Luke Castro. Put all the battles
Bro, I
that a
think they
nigga
should at
had.
least
Drop a best of. Drop
drop a
If I
something.
round.
was on the union, if I was on the
Oh,
union,
one of, yeah.
I would disagree. I would say I
Mm.
would care more. I would care like I would be one of those union reps that would care more about the battler. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Like
Mm-hmm.
I would want football players and basketball players and random people to be able to see a Lou Castro and see a Real Sick and see a such and such. And right
Right.
now they're at a cap. Like as
Right.
Bro,
if
with
you
no
don't know,
Which,
YouTube, bro, Hitman and them
but,
niggas don't get on Wild and Out with no
Okay,
but
let me
YouTube,
you,
ask him
bro.
this
Like
though,
that
Driz. Let
yeah.
me
shit,
ask him this
Mm-hmm.
real
like
quick. Let
that
me
Mm-hmm.
ask
shit
him this
played
real quick because I've
Mm-hmm.
been trying to
a
ask him
big
this for a
part.
second.
Like
Yeah.
the anticipation for battles, like yo, YouTube was like YouTube crashed when Hitman Arch dropped. Like, are we
yeah.
like,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that, like you gotta understand, like I think I really might be shorting on the numbers. Like I'm really
Mm-hmm.
like a low-key nerd when it comes to the business part of battle. I might be short the numbers. How many viewers did we lose?
Right.
Like
bro?
if me and John with my name and John's name, if me and John would have dropped on YouTube, we'd have 1 million views right now.
If
Mm.
Do
Easy and
you
Chess
honestly
dropped on
think
YouTube, that shit'll
if
be at
Easy
2
and
million.
Chess dropped right now on YouTube, they have 1 million views already? Do you think 1 million people saw Easy versus Chess?
No,
No. Look at the
Right.
reactions.
yeah,
Right. Well, as a business, would you want to get a dime from 20 million people or $100 from 100,000? You know what I
Like
mean?
I think I
If
don't.
you get more out of your audience,
This is
then
not. I don't think it's
Surf
URL's
talking from the
fault.
players union aspect.
right,
Yeah,
I get
exactly.
that.
Yeah,
I get
yeah,
that.
from the
Yeah,
players
he's
union
from.
But that
aspect. I don't
translates into
think it's
cash too, though, right? Like
yeah. It's not
if they're
URL
getting more,
fault. It's not URL fault.
But let me ask you this, sir. In a way, like you said, some of this shit you can't. Some of this star power can't be just born, my nigga. You gotta hide that shit. And like I say, even though a lot of these battles ain't on the app, ain't that one. Like that's part of your job now. If I'm a nigga on the app, like Joe, go get that app. I'm on the fucking app. Everybody you around. That's part of your promotion. And two, a lot of these guys don't have promotion. Like I'm gonna use the guy that's in here. If I ain't seen none of Amin battles, he's in so much shit amongst the culture where I'm like, I gotta find where his shit at. Because he know how to insert pause himself in certain positions, pause in the culture where you see this nigga.
Right. No, listen.
Nasty.
I agree with you. I agree with you 1,000%. Like it's like again, it's one of them situations where it's nobody's fault.
Beg your
But
pardon.
like if I'm URL, I'm still shopping. What I would call it, if I just because this again, the funny part about this battle rap shit, right, is we're watching a profession be built as we grow and we don't even know it. This shit went from just entertainment to us. This is a profession now. It's a lot of people making money off this. I'm not just battlers, but bloggers, fans making thousands of dollars in like this is a profession now. So now everything that we doing is we learning as we go, from the part and post to the who could take a battle, who can't. We learning as we go. I would call it shopping. If I'm URL, I'm shopping around my pieces. It's no way Lou Castro's best 2 battles don't drop on YouTube.
Right.
Chess's best 2. That's gonna make more motherfuckers buy the app.
That's a
Right.
fact.
Put it.
If I'm that would be considered shopping around my pieces. If Eazy is the biggest guy inside this bubble, because I want to keep y'all in this bubble, because this bubble is what makes me money, then I'm gonna pay X amount of dollars to put up a poster on the outside of the bubble, so motherfuckers riding by can see Eazy face, because he hot right now.
I
It's
would
a
at least
fact.
drop niggas like around, like at least niggas
No, yeah,
Something.
chances
you
round.
Give me
exactly.
a.
You don't
You don't even got to give the whole
exactly.
product. Just a sample of what Real
Yeah.
Sick been doing
Right.
before.
Like just drop like Easy versus Chess. Just upload the first round to YouTube.
Bingo. And
That's
that's
all.
it.
I bet you'll see a spike in
And-
caffeine, like a spike in subscribers, even if it's 0.01%. But that's a start.
Right.
You have to shop your. How could you be? How are you marketing inside the bubble instead of out? Like, just think about if this was a square box,
Mm-hmm.
They be
right?
dropping highlights though too though.
Why? That's not a bro. You know how fast Instagram, the mind of a consumer is as fast as your thumb.
Now on YouTube they be dropping like highlights,
But
like certain
Suge,
battles they don't be doing them all
Suge, think
though.
about Suge. Remember when they used to drop y'all shits round by round? You know how
Oh
we
yeah.
was we was acting like crack fiends,
Boy, I
Yeah,
checking
was
bro.
waiting.
YouTube every day
Like,
to see when y'all second round
round
was
by
getting
round.
uploaded. Like,
yo,
Yeah,
if you
word.
call it like I say, Suge, if you think of it like a box, right? Like, let's say you got to promo yourself and you live inside a box. You're not going to put the posters in the box. You put it on the outside of the box so the people outside could come inside.
Yeah, that's a fact.
It don't
It's a
matter. Like,
fact.
why the fuck am I making
I
a
want
fire ass
YouTube to come
trailer
back.
to promote it to send it to the motherfuckers that know about this shit already? This shit need to be other places. All like it has to, like it's supposed to, like, even if let's say hypothetically in the contracts, it's not URL's fault. We don't know who fault it is. We just talking business and battle rap. That's what this called. So we don't know if it's anybody's fault at all. But like, so they probably can't. But I would be talking to my other partners saying some of this has to go to the masses.
Yeah.
It has to. You put Chess, even if we just use, it's not about surf. We just use Chess and Eazy as our selling point. Drop that bitch, beginning of the trailer, beginning of the battle, come to subscribe to Caffeine, subscribe to URLT, in the middle and at the end. This what's going on inside this bubble. But we not getting none of that. Why?
like I said, they don't even serve. They don't even
That's
got to drop a
smart. That
battle.
is
Just drop the
smart. Even
first
if you just
round.
drop a
Niggas gonna want to
round,
see the
and
like the
go to the
second
app.
If
two.
Get the
anything,
rest of
anything to promote it, should drop the best battle of that night on YouTube. Like if you want to see the rest of the card.
That would make a motherfucker go. That's extra
Right.
incentive right there besides money. Best battle of the night goes to YouTube.
Right.
A nigga like, yo,
Yeah,
if
a
I go
motherfucker
crazy, I
want
get
to
to go
show up.
outside.
Fire.
If I
That's
go
motherfucker
crazy,
fire.
want
I
to
get to
show up.
go
That's
outside.
fire. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fire.
Damn.
Like,
Yeah,
that's
word.
like, you got to understand, you got to make these niggas like, this shit is business, bro. Like, whatever deal you got going on is not going to stay. The money's going to dwindle unless we think of other new innovative ways to keep this going.
Yeah, cause it's casual niggas who would see a nigga and be like, "Yo, did you see surfing and Big T?" Like just on some casual shit, but you don't really get those casual conversations from people no more. Like
Bro, I ain't walked
it's
through a mall
already
in
died.
years.
So
I
bad.
ain't walked
Niggas
through a
actually
mall in
rush to a
years.
battle.
I ain't walked through a mall in years and not shake hands or take a picture. And I know my other brothers know exactly what I'm talking about too. And that's not because of no app. It's because of YouTube, bro. We gonna call a spade a spade.
Yeah,
You can't just cut out our main well of water. That's literally what made us. Like that's
And
like
that's why And that's why, like, some of the new guys, like, it's like when niggas it keep the older guys above because we got more fans because we come from that YouTube era, so more niggas watched us.
Hey,
Like, you know what
sure.
I'm saying?
Just me being a businessman and leaning on the wall, watching what's going on. Just like some of these niggas are key selling points. Boy, Real Sick is a star,
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
son.
and
Mm-hmm.
and he's
Some of these
not
niggas
even.
deserve to be
Wait,
on YouTube, yo.
hey, Suge, wait.
I ain't
He's
gonna
not
lie.
even. He's not even of our culture. He brings in a whole nother culture.
Yeah, no, that's a fact, though.
What fool is keeping
Fact.
him chained up instead of letting him out to the world, which is YouTube?
Yeah, word. I'm one of them
It's
niggas. I
some
feel like
I
YouTube
stars.
should come back, man.
I can't even front here. I got fans that walk up to me on a regular basis, like, yo, when you getting back in the ring? Last joint I
Exactly.
seen was, and they go to some YouTube shit from years ago.
Right.
Yo, niggas
Facts.
be like, yo, you still
Facts.
battle rap? Be in my hood. Niggas be like, yo, what's up with
And
that
you,
battle rap shit? Yo,
Yeah, I got
Come
niggas
on,
that
bro.
be like,
Like
motherfuckers,
no
And as
funny
a
shit.
stop
fan
doing
that's
this
in
shit
tune,
type shit.
I'm like,
Because I'm a YouTube
niggas
baby.
building.
And DNA could say the same. Like a Suge could say the same. Like Hitman could say, K-Shine. Because I'm a YouTube baby, life is not regular for me. Like that's why. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we're literally famous. If you want to, like, all
Nah,
the
dead
YouTube
ass.
babies, we famous. Like, a nigga
Facts.
could be wigging on caffeine and not shake a hand or take a picture.
And you're
Why?
not
I don't
famous.
like that. A
Yeah,
nigga could
like
really be in his, and then you got to think about it. Like, how big is a nigga window? Pause. Like, let's say a nigga's gonna be like at his highest peak for the next 2.5 years. He might live his best years inside that box, and nobody get to see that shit.
word up. Like you know what I'm
Like
saying?
some of my biggest and best performances, some of DNA's biggest and best performances, some of K Shine, some of Hollow the Dons, Big T, whoever you want to name, fill a name in yourself, was a millions of people saw that shit. We talking about going from millions to hundreds of thousands.
That's a fact.
Man, that's
Word
a
up.
whole fact.
It's a funny business. It's
Yeah.
about what you want to.
Nah,
It's about what you want to. It's about what's more important, whether it be money or, like I said, like it's not for URL's business to give a fuck about making monsters. They don't have to make stars. All they gotta do is make money. So if you don't know how to
Yeah.
make at this point of the culture that we in right now, if you don't know how to make yourself outside of that box, like, cause the door's not locked though. It ain't like you can't do nothing else. You could drop music, shirts, do whatever, be great. So the door's not locked. You could go outside, but I'm just talking about as far as battle rap. If you don't know how to brand yourself outside that box, you're gonna get lost
Yeah.
in the
So
sauce. Cause,
and
cause right
and
now they're locked in a
totally agree.
situation where our business is in a box.
And then,
Somebody
sir,
making
think about
bacon.
this. Think about this. Y'all battles was just dropping on YouTube, but let's think about this. Like, all right, you battle, you walk out the building, it's 15 media outlets with cameras ready to you know what I'm saying, get in your face, ask you what happened for the fans to find out, yada yada yada. It wasn't none of that back then, bro. It was like Dash Living
Hmm.
and
You
maybe
get
one or
meet
two
the
other
connect.
niggas. But nigga, we
Yeah,
was
meet the
finding out
connect.
on
Yeah.
the inter
We had the
Right.
best. We
Twitter.
had the best. We had the best blog in the world. YouTube.
Yeah, bro. We
Word
was
to
finding
God.
out on
We
Twitter,
don't
bro.
need.
There
We
was
was
no
We don't need
hey
15
Surf, we
people.
was remember we
We
was
don't
doing our
need
own
15 people
blogs, remember?
outside.
Yeah.
We don't
You
need
and
Doing our
15
Suge
people
own
standing
outside with
shit.
outside.
cameras.
You and Suge standing outside on the block right after Summer Madness 1. Like
Yeah.
Right.
there was no platform, but y'all still was getting lit because all this shit was going to YouTube, bro. Like that shit was
It was like
Hey,
more
bro, it's like,
authentic then,
listen,
like, you know what I'm
it's so
saying?
tricky. It's tricky because it's
We
like
had
YouTube.
Twiz.
You know how, like, you get
Zach,
famous before you
word.
get rich. YouTube makes the names; it don't make the money. So it's like a damned if you do, damned if you don't. Because if it drop on YouTube, it's gonna build the names up, but it's not gonna make the box money overall. But
Yeah.
then once you
Right.
but then
Right.
once you close the box, now you putting a ceiling on how high our stars could grow. So it's kind of like it's tough. Now we sitting in like a real gray area because we can't market and brand
Hmm.
our stars the way we fully want to because we got this box on us. But at the same time,
Mm.
we're making money at a maximum like we never seen before.
And you speaking on something aware. These are new tracks in the snow, by the way. So I
Yeah.
see URL. I see all the people in here. This is new tracks. So this is a brand new
Hey,
business, right?
Tony,
Like, and it's
That's a
I
growing.
said
fact.
that.
So if
I
they,
said that 10 minutes. I
sure,
said that 10 minutes ago. I said the funny part about this is we're in the middle of watching a profession grow. Like Eric Beasley and
Dead
Smack,
ass.
they cannot give you the answers for nothing because this is the first time for all of us. Like I can't talk to no like I could talk to Mook about battle rap, but I can't talk to I take it to basketball. Jason Tatum could talk to Kobe. Kobe could talk to Jordan. This technically overall, this generation right here is first generation. This is our first years of business. of
Yeah.
business. So it's no real right or wrong. All
Mhm.
this shit is beta trial error. That's the
Right,
tricky part.
right. So if they make the assessment and they say, you know what, the app has grown to a certain amount. All right, let's open up some of the inventory, maybe put out some best stuff, couple rounds. People see it, they like, oh shit, they still battling. They got the app joint on there. Maybe they readjust,
URL
course
TV
correct.
spiked
You know
10.
what I mean?
URL TV app spiked 10% tomorrow. You mean to tell me easy? If you just go drop
Mm.
3, 4, just Monday, this won't kill us. So let's just like whatever the business is. We don't know the business. We can't speak on them to say it's anybody's fault. It's all beta. But it's like we just go March Madness and drop them on YouTube all March. Oh, if you think the number's not gonna spike, you're crazy because there are casual battle rap fans who do not have $8 a month. Millions. Whether we like it or not, but the $8 obviously, like I care about making money first. So give me
Yeah.
the money first. Period. But
Please.
once we talk about growing the brand and how it could be more money coming in and extra money and shit being recouped faster, gotta step outside. COVID kind of fucked it up too. I can't say COVID didn't. You feel me? Type shit. You know, we learning as we go. But yeah, you gotta be sprinkling some of this shit that's going on. Fuck me, I ain't had a good battle in caffeine era.
Oh shit. Me either,
Fuck
yo.
me.
I
Fuck
can't
me. It's
I
like
can't say
I'm
you is,
allergic.
but let
Like
nothing
I'm
say
allergic
I'm
or some shit.
like
Like I'm talking about some of the shit that we
Yeah,
getting
me
in
either.
this generation that we in right now. Some of these performances from Eazy, from Chess, from Real Sick, from you know what I mean, from some of these niggas, it like they deserve to get that. Like YouTube is a worldwide billboard.
Mm-hmm.
They deserve that.
Mm-hmm.
They deserve. It's somebody in the 11th grade. Like I always say that shit. Like I've been battle rapping for 12 years, so technically I done been through four, like 3 people's high school terms. Like it was somebody like watching me at high school going to show their friends, me and Hitman. Like 10th
yeah.
grade, they at the high school showing.
Yeah, niggas
They had
always say,
to,
yo, man, I grew up on y'all,
I grew
man.
up on y'all right.
I be like feeling old as
Easy
hell,
and
like I ain't
Chess,
know.
they deserve that. They deserve to have some. They deserve to have some 11-year-old niggas at the like this 11-year-old boy. He respectfully, he don't got that. His mama don't got that 8. But we got to do both. And even if she do, he gotta want it like he want Roblox, because he only could get one.
Mm.
So with that being said, you know what I mean? He gotta want that shit. But like, it's Fortnite or the URL TV app. We kind of gotta sprinkle these niggas outside for them to like. How can I not be at the cafeteria right now as a 13-year-old boy and watch Easy versus Chess? Like we gotta make Easy and Chess niggas superheroes the same way 10 years ago we was making Hitman and Surf super. They made us superheroes.
Facts.
They made us superheroes. They like you got to do the same thing for these new niggas. And respectfully, the box don't do it in the grand scheme of things. Nick Cannon, whoever 2021's Nick Cannon is, let's just say Nick Cannon isn't going to find out about
Through
Easy and
the app.
Chess through the app. He don't got it. Whoever the 2021 is, nigga, he don't got it. He don't got it. But if his son eating cereal and watching such and such on YouTube, and he come look over his shoulder and say, "Oh shit, what's this?
Recommended.
Hell yeah,
What
'cause
is this?"
it be mad parents. Mad parents be like, yo, my son watch you all the time. Yo, my kids, our kids love that shit, yo. And you know what I'm saying? The motherfuckers ain't getting that no more, so they don't even think you rap no more and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So,
You be done had 6 battles. Niggas asking you when your next one is because they been on
word.
the app.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
a
that's
fact.
funny, man. Yeah. Shout out to Bill too.
And it
That's
kind of
crazy.
make
Nigga
you,
like, yo,
you know
Bill.
what I'm saying?
Like, like niggas be killing whole tournaments and niggas don't even know. But hey, man, as media, we try to evangelize as much as we can. People from the
It
outside
be
as
niggas not
well.
even knowing
You
the
know what I
tournament
mean? But
happening, gang. Like niggas be asking me shit like, yo, Smack and them still do that. Smack still holding them battles. What happened? I don't see him no more. I'm like, yo. That's why I
Yo,
negotiated me versus DNA to hit YouTube. Like you gotta negotiate that shit on the com. It's really about your own negotiation
Business.
skills. It's business.
yo,
right,
that's a
right.
fact.
Hey, sir,
Yo,
Cool, go
how
ahead,
many
brother.
definitely.
just because you know we Black
Oh,
Compass, we got to do our predictions for the card about what kind of room is this gonna be for the Drake joint?
Oh yeah,
they
yeah.
didn't announce it yet.
Oh, they ain't announced what kind of room.
You know,
Yeah,
I
so
don't
they
know,
room.
bro. Honestly, the shit I be speaking, bro, don't be from a like. It's not from a I know more than other niggas. Like it ain't like I'm sitting there in the offices with them handling business. I'm speaking from like this me being a fly on the wall and just watching what's going on. You know what I mean? Like I don't know nothing
It's
more
the
than
fan side. This the fan side.
yeah. I don't know
This the
more than
viewer side.
right. I don't know more than y'all know. Respectfully, I talk my shit because I talk this my shit. I own stake. Like that's me playing. But I don't know. I don't know what the fuck going on. You feel me? It's just certain stuff that I be like, yo, I know if we tweak this a little bit and turn this a little bit and throw a little sugar on this shit'll be booming. You know, you taste something, that shit be like, this shit alright, what is salt?
That's a
you
fact.
gotta get it. You gotta get these niggas a little bit of YouTube. They playing.
Yo, we definitely gotta get on YouTube, man.
on YouTube.
We gotta get on
John
YouTube.
on YouTube. Safe to say
Hey,
that.
Polo, go
Like
ahead,
it's
bro.
niggas with blue checks in my nope. It be niggas and niggas blue DMs, blue checks and shit. Like, yo, when that John shit come out, technically it's out.
With
It's
the
out.
with the exception of Mook Rounds, that whole Summer Madness should be on YouTube.
Like you see how we came up with trying different shit like best battle of the night or best, but like it's so many different ways they could do it. Like it could be one event a night. It could be like that's a whole nother event. YouTube night. All the battles going to YouTube. Like it's so all we gotta do is like you know what it is? I need to be the captain of the fucking marketing team. I'm joking. I'm talking shit. But for real though,
I don't think anybody would be mad
I'm
at
talking
that,
shit,
sir.
but
I'm
that's
gonna come
fire
clean.
though. You get what I'm saying? Like YouTube night. Like I don't want to be on the card. Let some of these niggas eat. But it's a big world out here, bro. It's a big world besides the niggas that could afford to keep up with the culture. And they and battles like how y'all I see Abel in here, like how y'all speak on somebody like Abel or something like that. Like they need that type of you got that is a certain machine. Like the machine is being created right now. URL is the label. It's the label. They like right now they're the machine. You got to know how to push these artists. If we want the best from them, because I'm sure it's a certain
It's real
way.
shit.
I'm sure it's a certain algorithm in a way that QC pushed Amigos, and a certain algorithm in a way that TDE pushed Kendrick Lamar. And I'm sure that's not the same for all of us, being as though we different skin complexions, different colors, different heights, different everything. So maybe we not looking at the product from a magnet standpoint like we should, because I'm sure YouTube got all type of different types of ways you can censor shit and all that. What if we only drop Real Sick on YouTube? Where he from? You only could get it in his country. Not being funny, I'm being serious. Like, what if it's flagged everywhere except where he's from? Like, just small, different marketing tools that'll bring people in to the box.
Nah, Surf. I think shit.
Yeah.
You might have put in your application to do that, and when you hang it all up, bro.
What about the
marketing
bootlegging
shit
though?
like that?
Nah, the bootleg.
Good point.
What if niggas start
Bootleg.
bootlegging?
The
Like, I mean, you put it in
bootlegging ain't gonna do
look,
nothing.
hear me out.
The
You put it in their
bootlegging
country,
and
and
the
they
bootlegging is
repost
gonna
it.
brand my point, because the whole marketing ploy is to gain masses. So if they bootleg it and 2,000-3,000 more people get it, great.
That's lit.
That's why we only
That's
put
lit.
that's why we only
They
put a
definitely bootleg.
that's why we only put a little bit. I ain't say go and drop every app from them. I said you sprinkle a little bit of YouTube
That's
in
why I
there.
was like, just drop, bro. If URL drop Eazy versus Chess just the first round, mad niggas is going to see the
buy the
rest of
app.
the
Bro,
battle.
you don't even they don't even have to do that, because listen, they do have to do that, but Rex and Chess, niggas was bootlegging that shit, bro. Niggas done watched it 20 times before it came out, bro. Like that's how people knew that was the best battle. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
that
niggas was
bootleggers
sending me
keep
the
it lit.
link, so it's gonna get bootlegged regardless. That shit gonna
So
get bootlegged regardless.
that's why I'm saying they might as well use it to their advantage, since it's gonna happen anyway. Get these y'all got a million subs over there. Get these niggas a sample. Get these niggas that first round. Mad other niggas is gonna come to see the second and third.
And then it's be other shit, like then you gotta brand your own shit.
You're not about to tell me I get the like. Imagine if NBA, like if you could watch ESPN up to the second quarter, and then those like anybody else want to watch continue. Like I swear to God, with all the money that the NBA make, if they made it to whereas at halftime it cut off, you had to pay $5 to watch the second half, they would make another $1 trillion.
Yeah, hell yeah. I be betting, so I need to watch them shit.
Come on.
Oh shit.
Come on. Like it's so many different like think about like. And again, I just like this. Just me being a fly on the wall. I don't talk to URL about this. Like this is like this not on paper, so y'all can see. This is the fine print right here. Surf has nothing to do with URL. This is speaking from a fan point. All this shit I'm talking. I don't know what they doing or what they trying to do. But again, me just being a fly on the wall and leaning on. I remember one time my grandpops took me to wrestling. When I went to go see wrestling, you know what? The first thing I seen when I walked inside that wrestling venue was a big ass stand. I looked to the right. They had the one finger. It had the Rock. They had the T-shirt, the Triple H Brahma Bull T-shirt. They had the Why aren't we making extra money? Fuck y'all own merch. If you're my star, I could make all y'all merch and just take 10% of it and still be making millions. You can have I could literally take 10% of everybody's merch, every star that I create. So now when I walk into Summer Madness, it's not easy to block it. And I respect Eazy hustle. When I pulled up to Summer Madness for sound check, Eazy had a fucking suitcase full of shit, selling it out there. Really grinding. That's the shit I respect. But in reality, if Eazy the block captain could be at his fucking Airbnb and there's a fucking concession stand right there with his shirts, John shirts, ball game shirts, shotgun shield shirts. They'll be making money while sitting on their ass while making the company money. Now instead of a nigga getting 5,000 out, because at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck how small a box is. It's a box. So they still somebody. So in reality, we wouldn't be giving him 5,000. We'll be giving him 2,500, depending on his merch sales today, or depending on his such and such sales today. Then we could really start seeing, oh cool, oh no, they really come out to see John. I'm not gonna lie, these multiple choice shirts, we sold 90, we sold 180 of them.
Yeah.
Talk your shit, sir.
Yeah, nigga
The
talking
fuck,
out.
nigga?
I'm trying to
Drop
chill,
some
let it rock.
reactions to this
But he
bitch. Say
talking
it
shit.
again. What?
Nah, man. Let it go, bro. Let
So
it go.
when I go to a wrestling event, it's all in one box. It should all be when you look at a gear board, bro, the gear at the top is moving, but it's also affecting the gear at the bottom. Motherfuckers could get what they want if merch money would be coming in as one. For all of us to be separate. I'm only making money off shirts, Eazy only making money off. But for them, merch money will be coming in through one well. We look up, we just made 180,000 in 3 months off of all our stars merch. Now I can go and start throwing out bonuses and little extra this and little extra that and try that's the way you got to do it. It's not I don't like that us as a culture, because we could get 800 motherfuckers in here talk shit and talk. Us as a culture love battle rap, but us as a culture is not trying to build it. We cool with where it's at. I love this shit, but I swear to God, we have 20 more floors that we could get to if it's not just bashing, talking shit, heckling, and we really hold up. Why they all ain't got why is it the merch on one line? Small shit. Small with fucking URL on the tag. As a fan, if I'm 19 years old right now, if I could go watch John battle Sue Surf and I got a t-shirt and it had URL on the tag, wow, thanks mom. This was the best birthday ever. And I got John to sign a t-shirt too. This is wrestling. Nobody won't
Yeah,
accept
and
it.
the NBA make money off all the teams too and shit when they do stuff. You go on NBA.com, they got a shop you could buy jerseys and all that shit
Now
too.
we talking URL.com just merch. You got New Jersey on the front, Surf on the back, Chicago on the front, Big T on the back. Now we talking regional money. Now because Chicago gonna rep Chicago, period. If a nigga from Chicago
Fucking
think the
right
motherfucker,
he is.
if a
That's
nigga,
a fact.
I see a Chicago jersey got Big T on it, that's no different than a motherfucking Luke Longley or Dennis Rodman jersey. You feel me? I see a motherfucking New York jersey. It got it looked like Brooklyn Nets, but it say Charlie Clips and they got URL TV at the bottom. I don't want no tip. I don't want no business. I don't want no money for these business ideas. I'm just thinking from this shit raised me. I killed somebody over Smack and Beasley on my daughter's soul. They're my uncles. I don't want nothing off of this. I'm just thinking anytime I talk for that's why I say no, nigga. If it ain't on URL, it don't matter. Cause them niggas made me, nigga. I'm in a $5,000 a month loft, doing what I want with life, cause of them niggas. So I want the best for this culture, period. When I'm thinking about this shit, it's for us to win. I know these ideas could make me an extra $40,000, $50,000, $60,000, but I also know what it could do for the culture. A nigga could have had a ball game shirt right now for 10 years. This is an OG shirt. I could put this on eBay.
Oh God.
This the first ball.
Yo.
This the first ball game shirt ever made. Why is our culture not capturing stuff as it's happening in front of us? URL TV could have a museum right now if they wanted to. Tay-Rock hat that they threw in the crowd because he threw it back. Smack jacket that he wore at such and such. The shotgun Suge jacket from the Hollywood battle. We could have a fucking museum if we wanted to. It's a $1 million industry.
Real shit. Saying some real shit.
All
Yeah,
of
Yeah,
that.
that's a fact. But
we
all
gotta
this,
we definitely gotta tap
yeah,
in
go ahead,
for
Polo.
actual. We gotta tap in for actual interviews. This is definitely fire.
Sit down. Yeah.
I just want to
Yeah,
say I want to
sir, you
salute
gotta come interview us.
everybody for pulling up. You know what I mean? Thank you for everybody pulling. We're gonna end this, but yeah, you got anything you want to say, Tone?
Yeah, no, definitely appreciate it, man. Humbled by all the support, man, all the different perspectives, man. And if you are an aspiring battle rapper or you just trying to get your shit right, a lot of gems was dropped by a lot of guys that really put in
That's a
pain and
fact.
made this shit what it is. So I appreciate the perspectives, and we all got a part in kind of building this dream of battle rap. So continue to do that, man.
That's
So
a
shout out
fact.
to you,
And we want to tell
man.
all the battle rappers in there, Black Compass is the place you can come. We don't slander. We just keep it real. We ain't a part of nobody slandering your name on the pre-recordings. We
And
we
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 outside.
appreciate all y'all company, bro. We definitely outside. We'll definitely be in Cali, sir. So get at your boys, man. We'll
My
be there.
dog, see
So
y'all soon, man.
I'm at iBattle this week.